Let me tell you something that might surprise you. I used to think acupuncture was a complete nonsense. As a former medic with a background in molecular biology, I was the biggest skeptic of all. But after being sick for an entire year, multiple surgeries, and endless medications, I tried acupuncture as an absolute last resort. And what happened next completely changed the course of my life. I am Dr. Monique Rodriguez, and today I'm going to show you exactly why acupuncture isn't just some ancient folk remedy. It is scientifically proven treatment that it's now being used by the US military, taught at Harvard Medical School, and recommended by the National Institute of Health. And I'll explain why more doctors than ever are referring their patients for acupuncture treatment. Before we dive in, you should know that acupuncture has been used for over 3,000 years, and it's actually the most widely practiced medical treatment in the world today. But what's really exciting is that modern science is finally catching up and showing us exactly how and why it works. In this video, I'll break it down, how fascinating the science behind acupuncture is, and share some incredible patient transformations, and explain why even the most skeptical medical professionals are starting to embrace this powerful healing technique. Let's try by understanding exactly how acupuncture works, and I will explain in a way that actually makes sense to you. You know those electrical points in your body that doctors test with a little rubber hammer? Well, acupuncture works on a similar principle. We're targeting specific points with electric sensitivity in your body. When we place these needles at these specific points, we're just essentially turning on your body's natural healing systems. So here's what's happening inside your body when you get acupuncture. These needles will stimulate your sensory receptors, and then these receptors will send signals to your brain. And then your brain will release natural painkillers called endorphins. Your whole body will start to relax, and then your serotonin levels will increase, which helps your mood. Your blood flow will also improve damaged areas, but here's what's really incredible. This process can actually make your hormonal system work up to 200 times more effectively than normal. That is not just some ancient wisdom. We can actually see what is happening in MRI scans during the treatment. So if you're struggling with chronic pain or any other health issue and want to learn if acupuncture can help you, click the link in the description to schedule a $47 consultation at 5 Element Wellness Center, and where we will evaluate your specific situation and create a customized treatment plan specific for you. Now, you might be wondering, what can acupuncture actually help with? Well, the World Health Organization has recognized over 50 conditions that respond to acupuncture. And that includes pain management if you're having neck and back pain, arthritis, fibromyalgia, muscle spasms, any kind of post-surgical pain. Mental health, anxiety, depression, sleep issues, stress reduction. Also in the chronic condition, migraines, neuropathy, digestive issues, fertility challenges, and recovery and healing like post-surgery recovery, sports injury, chronic inflammation, and tissue regeneration. So let me share a story that really shows the power of this treatment. Last month, a patient came in to see me after having surgery. She's been told that she needed to take at least 8 weeks for recovery and would be taking pain medication the entire time. After just 3 acupuncture sessions, she was able to reduce her medication significantly, and her healing time was cut in almost half. One of the questions that I get asked most often is, does it hurt? The answer is no. These needles are very thin, and they're as thin as a human hair. Most people actually find the treatments incredibly relaxing. In fact, many of our patients fall asleep during their sessions. Another common question we get is about combining acupuncture with conventional medicine. And the answer is absolutely yes. We work with many patients who are also seeing Western doctors, and that is completely okay. So think of it like this. If you're building a house, you wouldn't just use a hammer or just use a screwdriver. You need different tools for different jobs. The same thing goes for healthcare. Sometimes we need both approaches working together. What makes acupuncture really special is that we're not just masking symptoms like so many medications do. We're actually helping your body heal itself. When we place those needles, what we're actually doing is stimulating your natural healing response, increasing the blood flow to injured areas, reducing inflammation, and balancing your body systems, and supporting the long-term healing. The science behind this is fascinating. Studies have shown that acupuncture can reduce inflammation by 62% and increase ATP production by 500%. It also boosts protein synthesis by 70% and significantly reduce pain. These aren't just numbers from ancient texts, these are findings from modern scientific studies. Even the US military is now using acupuncture on battlefield for pain and managing trauma treatments. Let's talk about what treatment actually looks like. When you come in for acupuncture, we'll do a thorough assessment of your condition and then create a customized treatment plan. We use specific points for unique situation, and then we combine different techniques as needed. Monitor your progress and then adjust accordingly, just like physical therapists do. The results are always going to be cumulative. Each treatment builds on the last one, which we typically recommend a series of sessions. The number of the treatments really depend on various factors: how long you've had the condition, the severity of your symptoms, your overall health, your body's response to the treatment. So the good news is that many insurance companies are actually covering acupuncture for pain, especially chronic pain conditions. We work with several major insurances like Aetna, United Health, CarePlus, and Humana. So there you have it. Acupuncture isn't just some ancient practice. There is scientific proof of treatments that are being used today by everyone from the US military to Harvard Medical School. The research is very clear and our results are 5 elements, speaks for themselves. Whether you're dealing with chronic pain, recovering from surgery, or looking just for a natural approach to healing, acupuncture can be the solution that you've been searching for. Remember that you don't have to choose between conventional medicine and acupuncture. They can actually work very well together and give you the best results. And with more insurance companies covering for treatments now, specifically for pain, it's becoming more and more accessible than ever before. In my next video, I'll break down exactly what to expect in your first acupuncture session and how to choose the right practitioner for you and your issue. And if you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more great content.